Hey guys, it's me, Margot. I'm restarting my neighborhood remodel series, moving on to Oasis Springs. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch my Willow Creek remodel series where I remodel every house already present in the neighborhood. If there's any empty lots, I build a new house or community lot. If there's an existing family, they get a makeover, and if there is no family in the house, I create one. So basically, I am redoing the whole neighborhood. So this is part one of the Oasis Springs edition, and I'm just starting with this Raffia Quinta location. There was no present family in this house, so I will be creating one at the end of this video, and I'm basically just kind of remodeling the house. I decided for a house this small, we didn't really need two bathrooms right next to each other, so I took that bathroom out to make room for a larger kitchen and living room area. I wanted this house to be updated, but also like updated to where it would be like a good house for like a new family, which is who will be moving in. The Boyd family are a young family, and this is like their first house basically. I like to pretend that they just moved from San Myshuno and wanted something a little more suburban, and decided to move to Oasis Springs. So yeah, lots of earth tones. I imagine them getting, hand-me-down type of furniture because they're just starting out with a family. They have a young kid, etc. So yeah, and if you saw that on the screen, if you prefer voiceovers or if you would rather just have some background music, leave me a comment down below. I'd like your feedback because I don't care either way. I don't mind doing a voiceover. I don't mind putting music on. I usually do music on my speed builds, but I honestly just don't know what I would say if I did a voiceover, so that's why I do that. So this smaller room over here will be the little girl's room. It's cute and orange. I'm loving a lot of the new furniture that came with the pet stuff expansion or stuff pack or whatever. A lot of people were hating on that pack, but I think it came with cool stuff. I don't use pets in my families a lot, but I don't know. I like the stuff. But this family will have a cat because I honestly decided to have them have a cat because I saw this litter box that I really liked. I know that's kind of a random reason to get a cat, but it was a cool litter box, so I decided they would have a cat. And you'll see me pick that out later, and it'll go in the bathroom. So as with all my builds, I try to capture the essence of the neighborhood in the build. So obviously this neighborhood is very like Spanish style, deserty, things like that. So I try to go with like more earth tones and things like that. It just seems to jive better, but obviously, you know me, I'll shake things up a little bit. There will be some different houses because obviously just because I feel that way doesn't mean that everybody that lives there would in the real world. So there's the litter box. I thought it was awesome, so I had to get a cat. So yeah, I think one bathroom would work just fine in this house. There was two, and I just thought that was a little excessive for the size of the house. I'd rather have more room for the living room. So the living room was kind of awkward with the doors and everything, and I had to find a room for the cat house. So obviously the table had to get smaller, which isn't really ideal for a family of 3, but we went with it. I tried to bring some more of the green colors into the living room. I like green. It is my favorite earth tone. I really wanted this couch to work, but none of the patterns did, but one of these ones ended up working. I do like the new corner couches that they've been coming out with in their stuff packs. I think they're cool, and they kind of act as a room divider. I really wish that aquarium coffee table had fit in, because that would have been really cool, but didn't really work in the space. Alright, so that's the inside of the house. I'm just going to put a little cooking area outside with some tables and chairs and lots of plants. I tried to incorporate as many plants as I could inside without crowding the place. But I like plants too. They add a lot of color and life. And especially in the desert, you're going to want a lot of plants inside. So then I'm just making the roof kind of match the rest of the house because I kind of ignored it before. And then I'm going to redo the landscaping. I deleted it before. I didn't really dislike it or anything. I just wanted it to be what I chose, I guess. So I went with a lot of the plants from, I think the new one, the World Adventures pack. And then I think the bigger bush is from the pets, maybe. I'm not sure. But I thought they were colorful, and I like those big hacienda, I think is what they're called, or something, from the pets pack. So that's it with the house. You can download it in the gallery as always under the username Margarita. I'm renaming them all with the same name as the original lot. I'm just adding MR to the end of it for Margarita. So there's that. All right, now on to the Boyd family. I think I ended up initially calling them the Goodwin family, but they're the Boyd family. And they're, like I said, a young couple with a young daughter moving into the suburbs, giving up their life in the city, settling down. And I decided all their names would start with B. Eventually. I think I changed his name. Yeah. So his name's Bryson, and it'll be Bryson Boyd. I like the BB. They're all BBs. Even the cat, who I think ends up being named Booger. Love it. I don't really know what to say about them. They're just your average family. Nothing crazy. Very generic. I always kind of start simple with the first house, and it gets more complicated as you go. The houses get bigger, the families get more interesting. Sometimes I like to make up a little backstory, like I did here with them living in San Myshuno and moving. I maybe put too much thought into this. It might be kind of weird, but you know what? I have fun with it. Okay, on to his wife. Her name is Bianca Boyd. She's got curly hair and a face and stuff. Thought about making her look like a cat. Changed my mind. Going a little too far with it. I decided to let them have a cat and not be obsessed with cats. So she is not going to wear a cat sweater or anything like that. I imagine that like their daughter really wanted a cat, and since they were moving to the suburbs, they decided, sure, we can get a cat now that we're not living in the city anymore. I'm really thinking too far into this. I need to dial it back a little bit. I think some of my favorite clothes that we've gotten so far was in the World Adventures, or whatever it's called, traveling whatever one. I love those clothes. They're very cute, and I almost always use that tank top or the one that like that t-shirt that kind of like ties in the corner is so cute. I use it all the time. Okay, this is their daughter. I can't remember what I named her. Brianna or something. It's definitely with a B. I know that much. She is, I think when I go through her personality, she's active and rambunctious. So she's going to be super into running around and being active and doing stuff. So she's probably going to go to the park a lot. Brienne. Yeah, okay. Couldn't remember. All right, onto the cat, Booger Boyd. Here he is. He is a bobtail calico. He matches his litter box. I really wanted him to wear a cute outfit, but I changed my mind. If I had to pick an outfit, it would definitely be the taco. But it's just not practical, like, for every day. Like, maybe for a Halloween party, but, like, on a day-to-day. And then I thought, oh, maybe he could wear a cute sweater. But then I realized they live in the desert, and that doesn't really make any sense. So he just has a collar. So that's the Boyd family. You can download them in the gallery as well. Username Margarita, or you can just look up Boyd, which that might bring up a lot of results. So just head on over to my page. You can even follow me if you want. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. I post updates on the videos that I'm uploading and stuff. And I have a Twitter, but I don't really tweet much. So that's kind of pointless. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.